Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel, Fluent Pro Hub.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Fluent Pro Hub. I'm your host, Emily, and today we're doing something a little different. Not just a lesson, not just a story, but an experience. So whether this is your first time here or you've been with us from the beginning, I want you to take a deep breath right now. Hold it and slowly let it out. Let's start this journey together, calmly, clearly, and confidently. Because at Fluent Pro Hub, we believe that learning English doesn't have to feel stressful. In fact, it can be one of the most enjoyable things you do every day. You don't need to worry about grammar rules. Instead, just listen. Because when you listen enough, really listen, your brain starts to understand. It begins to pick up patterns, sounds, and meanings without even trying. And before you know it, you'll find yourself thinking in English, then speaking it naturally, effortlessly. Today's video is all about creating that space for you to relax, unwind, and absorb beautiful, simple, and meaningful English. Before we begin, I'd like to say a small prayer, not just for me, but for all of us. Your moment of small prayer for you. Dear God, thank you for bringing this person to this moment. Thank you for their curiosity, their courage, and their desire to grow. Please bless them with peace as they learn. Let every word they hear today bring comfort, clarity, and confidence. May they always feel supported, encouraged, and inspired on their journey. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Yes, close them gently. Take a moment to disconnect from everything else around you. Leave behind your worries, your tasks, your thoughts. Just focus on my voice. We're going to go on a short journey together through a story told slowly, clearly, and with love. It's a story about a girl named Luna who lived in a quiet village near the mountains. She loved to explore nature, talk to animals, and dream about places she had never seen. One day, she found a magical book hidden under a tree. When she opened it, she discovered that each page whispered a secret that helped her understand herself better, the world around her, and even the languages spoken far away. The book didn't teach her words or grammar. It taught her how to feel the language, to hear its rhythm, to understand its soul. And that's what we're going to do today. So as I tell you Luna's story, I want you to imagine yourself beside her. Imagine walking with her through the forest, listening to the birds, feeling the wind on your face. Listen carefully, not just to the words, but to the pauses between them, to the emotions behind them, to the spaces where meaning lives. This is how real fluency begins, not by forcing yourself to speak, but by allowing yourself to absorb. Because trust me, if you keep showing up like this, calm, open, and curious, your English will improve in ways you never imagined. your thoughts will naturally shift into English. You'll start dreaming in English, and soon you won't even notice when you switch from thinking in your native language to thinking in English. It will just happen. So again, I invite you to relax. Let go of any pressure to understand every single word. Let go of any fear of making mistakes, because here at Fluent Pro Hub, there are no mistakes, only steps forward. Every time you listen, every time you try, every time you come back, you're growing. So sit back, get comfortable, and let's begin. Story time. The Whispering Book. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between green hills and tall trees, there lived a young girl named Luna. She was curious and kind, always asking questions and exploring the world around her. One sunny morning, while walking through the forest, she saw something unusual under a large oak tree. It was an old wooden box covered in moss and soft leaves. Curious, Luna opened the box carefully. Inside was a book, unlike any other she had ever seen. Its pages were golden, and when she touched them, they felt warm, like sunlight. As she opened the book, a gentle breeze passed by, and she heard a whisper. "Read me," said the voice. Luna smiled and turned the first page. Suddenly, the words began to glow, and a soft melody filled the air. Each sentence told a story, not just with words, but with feelings. It spoke of distant lands, brave hearts, and dreams that came true. Luna sat quietly, reading for hours. She forgot about time. She forgot about hunger. She forgot about everything except the magic of the words. And as she read, something inside her changed. Her thoughts became clearer. Her heart felt lighter. And for the first time, she understood that language wasn't just about speaking. It was about connecting. Connecting with people, with ideas, with yourself. From that day on, Luna visited the tree every morning. She read the book, listened to its stories, and slowly she began to speak a new language, not because she studied, but because she felt it. She felt the rhythm of the words, the music in the sentences, the beauty in every sound. And soon, others in the village noticed. They asked her how she learned so quickly, how she could speak with such confidence. Luna smiled and said, "I didn't learn by force. I learned by listening." Then she added, "Language is not something you push into your mind. It's something you allow to flow through your heart." And that, my friends, is the secret to learning English the natural way. And so what does that mean for you? It means you don't need to stress over grammar charts or vocabulary flashcards every day. You don't need to feel embarrassed when you make a mistake. You don't need to rush or compare yourself to others. All you need to do is listen regularly, calmly, and with intention. Because when you listen to English spoken slowly, clearly, and with emotion, your brain begins to recognize patterns. You start to understand the rhythm of the language. You begin to feel the difference between past, present, and future, between questions and statements, between formal and informal speech. And most importantly, you begin to think in English, not forced thoughts, not translated ones, genuine thoughts born from hearing and understanding. So I encourage you, don't stop after this video. Come back tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that, because consistency is the key. Even 5 minutes a day of focused listening can change your life. Imagine how much progress you'll make in a week, in a month, in a year. You'll be amazed at how fast your English improves when you a message from me to you. I know how hard it can be to learn a new language. I've been there too. There were days I felt stuck, days I thought I would never understand, days I wanted to give up. But then I realized the problem wasn't me. The problem was the method. When you try to force English into your brain, it pushes back. But when you invite it in, gently, patiently, lovingly, it starts to feel like home. That's why I created Fluent Pro Hub, to help people like you, kind, intelligent, and determined, learn English in a way that feels natural, joyful, and deeply personal. So if you've made it this far, thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving yourself this chance. You deserve to speak English with confidence, with ease, with joy, and I promise you, you will. Just keep coming back. Keep listening. Keep believing. Because every time you press play on a Fluent Pro Hub video, you're taking one more step toward fluency. And that's something worth celebrating. Don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you did, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss another episode. Also, leave a comment below telling me how you're feeling after listening to this story. Did you feel relaxed, inspired, motivated? Let me know. I read every single comment. And if you have any suggestions for future videos or topics you'd like me to cover, feel free to share them too. Oh, and don't forget to like and share this video with anyone who might benefit from a little bit of calm and clarity in their English learning journey. Together, we can build a community where learning English isn't scary. It's soothing, empowering, and fun.